Good evening, freedom fighters. It is 7:38 p.m. East Coast time, February 20th, 2026. I have a question. Do y'all believe that these energies we see on Next Lab satellite and radar, our next rads and cell phone towers we see energizing our atmosphere is controlling the weather? The obvious answer is yes, but I want your opinion on this. Very intense storms are being ignited with microwave energy, direct energy weapons. Florida is completely energized. We'll zoom in on that. Right there, it's being energized. It's almost like all the cell phone towers are igniting with NextRads backing it up. Let's look at it loop one more time. Today, I was able to purchase my Bandicam because of a very good person, Gerald. Thank you very much for your help today with donation that you gave me. I also will be able to pay my insurance and my cell phone bill. Thank you very much for your help. Hoping to get work in here within the next month. It's going to take time, but I'll have a new career. But let's zoom in on Florida. Very intense energy going across the state of Florida. All that green stuff you're seeing is nothing to do with rain. All these cell phone towers bleeding off energy south of the lake. There is no rain. And also, we could see the same ripples we seen last week in the next Rads video I did. So it's the same energy from towers. We also witnessed the machine at Anclote boat ramp, Anclote power plant, also working now. They have it on. We seen on that last front, it was definitely energy coming from that device. They have us surrounded by incredible technologies. Let's zoom back in on Georgia and Alabama where they're creating this weather system. Intense microwave direct energy beams shooting through these storms, in my opinion. That's creating this rain. Heavy ripples of energy we see in the clouds a lot of times, I believe, is actually coming from the satellites that X Files was mentioned in 2016. And also where they're talking about seeding the clouds in 1962 with Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon with silver iodide. I mean, they've been doing this for a long time and they have it down and they're lying to the public and they need to be arrested. I know that's not going to happen, but that's what needs to be done. Our own law enforcement agencies need to step in and shut these technologies down. We do not need to see the rain, but these technologies so close together isn't for seeing the rain, it is for controlling the rain, controlling the weather. They will create weather chaos like we've never seen. This spring will be like no spring we've ever seen. That's some very unusual live satellite I want to go over as well. Massive beams coming out of looks like the space area, space um core what is that called there? Cocoa Beach, Titusville area, Alabama shooting beams all through it. Coming from either Galveston, I believe that area is. But stand by. Something I seen off of this morning's. All right, this is I'll go back live here. This is live, and you see this strip of clouds right here. Watch where this comes from. Let me start it over till this morning. Okay, this is 5:20 a.m. East Coast time, and I'm gonna bump it up 1 hour at a time here. And you can see this cloud starting. That's the cloud that comes up here when we're back live. But look at the ripples in it, and we're too far from cell phone towers or NextRads. This is from satellite or shipping, but something very unusual to me. And it becomes this cloud. Oh wow, what was that? Let me slow it down. What's causing that, my friends? Look at this. Watch right here too. Let me zoom in on that for a second. Something happened right here. See the circle? I don't know if they dropped something, but why would it be a perfect circle right there? And that's one too, looks like. I don't know if they're dropping stuff from aircraft or is that ships out there doing something. But here's that same ripple of cloud. I don't even know what to call it. Rolled clouds, gravity waves. They got so many fake names for it. But it becomes this singular cloud here with still ripples in it. And they have just been ripples everywhere. Look at Houston here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're back live. But let's go back 12 hours, 24 hours. The weather used to come down from Canada and stuff, but now it just forms in these areas. Holy cow. I heard it was a lot of spraying going on up here. We got sprayed heavy today too, but let's go back a little bit. Crack of daylight, they sprayed through the night. Heavy, heavy spraying through Nashville, Tennessee area, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas. Imagine it goes right on through Texas. And all this here will be covered too. You just can't see it. But that is a very heavy spray day. That's absolutely incredible. Carpeted. My friends, that is a nightmare. I'm going to take a picture of that. That'll probably be the screensaver. Take another one, see what looks the best. Some very unusual ripples. Like I said, they'll create weather chaos like they have been in California here. Floods in California. And it's happening all around the world, though. I hear England's being flooded out. But what a massive chemtrail operation that's taking place here. Literally billions of dollars being spent controlling our weather. That is truly terrifying. Look at the lines. One, it looks like a guitar string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very distinct, heavy. And then the crisscross patterns are amazing. And at the same time, they're spraying us in Florida and Georgia. Where at 9:50 a.m., I went up to help my buddy on the shrimp boat. I'm going to actually run a gillnet boat for a little while till I get my license back from the Coast Guard, which I take my CPR course this Friday because the last one got canceled. I'm just trying to take it through the same company, so I have all my certificates through the same company. But the fog's been so bad in Louisiana right now, I don't want to try to learn the area again in the fog. It's been probably about 10 years since I fished there full time. And Davis said, my uncle Davis said that everything's washed away. I wouldn't even recognize it. But thank you for me going. But you can see, thank you for all of y'all's help. Gerald did an outstanding job through my schooling, and I could not have done it without all of the Warriors' helps and your comments. Keeps me going. But you can see dozens of lines offshore here in Florida, and they're pretty small compared to what's going on in Kentucky. That's what freaks me out. And you can see double lines, and there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a guitar string. When I went to the grocery store to get some meat, and that's all I try to eat's real food. And my ribeyes I used to buy, which I don't now, that was $9 a pound 5 years ago, is now $23 a pound, which is insane. So much for the Argentina beef. lowering our prices. Because it says USA inspected does not mean it's USA beef. But let's bump it ahead some more through today. It was just a continuous spray over Florida, ripples over Georgia, and massive chemtrails over Georgia and South Carolina as it cleared up through the day. Looks like the operation just moved to the west. Excuse me, moved to the east. Dyslexia. Somebody told me you have dyslexia, or however you say it, because the way I write sentences, and I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right. I do have it. That used to really mess with me when I built houses. I had to really make sure I measured twice and cut once. But let's bump it ahead, and you can see the incredible operation of South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia with the machine ripples as well. Very distinct ripples in the sky from the machine. That really doesn't go anywhere. The clouds just pass through it. And the sun is setting. They continue spraying right on out into the Atlantic Ocean. Very heavy spray. Sad what they're getting away with, and I can't seem to get anyone to care. And that's what I hear from everybody, that the weather's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. It's because it's being manipulated. We're going from 85 degrees to 37 degrees on Monday night. That's insane. And let's look at some of the temperatures real quick. I think I can. Look, it's 93 for a high today in Mexico. Don't know how to pronounce that. 90. Yucatan's been very warm. 95, 97. It's still springtime. It's not even springtime yet. We're still in winter. See what Austin's at. But very huge differences in temperature creates very bad weather. And I've seen plenty of ship activity. My previous video, I have not looked at it today. I've been watching live commercial fishing. I share sometimes on my thing, but it's king salmon trollers, and it's been really fun watching these guys. And I truly miss it up there. We'll see what live looks like. I don't really see the ships today, but oh, there they are right there. There's three. See you later. Have fun. Be careful. My family's been here playing cards. They play canasta, kind of an old style game. But yeah, there's ships out here pumping out smoke. It was worse a few days ago. Yeah, you could really see them there. But let's move on. Let's see what else I could find. Here's the storm that's taking place in Georgia right now. Let's go back to that. Do I have it more zoomed in? No. Updated my banded cam and it works pretty good now. I see some differences in it. But it's just a little tiny cloud that half pops up right here. A lot of energy. All right, let me see where I wanted to show you now. All this energy in Florida, I want you to check out the antenna system. Antennas down below here. I'm not going to be able to show them all. But let's check this out. I looked up how many cell phone towers in Florida. It's not publicly. I asked how many towers there are, but it's not publicly centralized or whatever you say there. But data suggests thousands. 1,400 in Miami, nearly 1,000 in Tampa. Does it say Florida has 33,000? That would be insane. But you can see how they're controlling our atmosphere. That's the area code. That's our area codes. I went back and reloaded this. I erased it on YouTube. This made me very angry that they cut my video short off at 18 minutes. But we'll let it play here. I'm going to reload it today. Antennas are not for us. All right, I just searched my area. Just in a 3 mile area, we have 168 antennas. And there's some incredible ones. See if we can zoom in on it. Yep. Yep, that's zoomed in. But you can see the antenna right here. The blues are these big antennas. That is a massive antenna near my house. And then there's another one just a little ways. I wonder if I can look it up. That one. The Sprint PDF. Here, I'll pause it while it loads. Okay, this is a massive one. Let me zoom in on it here. This is a massive one that I had taken a video of that's all over Twitter. No, it's my video. It's uncountable how much stuff's on it. And that's actually a red one, so I don't know what's blue and red, but look what this next to it. That's a school. If I'm not mistaken, that's an elementary school. They have these towers look at the shadow. They have these towers next to these elementary schools, and it says Sprint, and Nextel. Oh, it's just a nightmare knowing all this, my friends, and seeing this as energy creators, not for cell phones. It might have some cell phone technology on it, but there's more to it. I just want to show you there's no rain in our state. Here's the rain in Georgia. All that energy has nothing to do with rain, and there's no reason to turn up all this energy to see. There's nothing to see, you know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, we need to turn it up for the storm. But no, they used to lie and say it was daytime energy, daytime heating, excuse me. And then, oh, it's just the birds leaving the towers. Well, we know all that's not true. We know for a fact that this stuff's some kind of energy source being used. Now, this used to not pop up like it's doing now, but it is. Okay. I actually wish I did not upgrade Bandicam because this used to not pop up every time I did something. Kind of ruins the video, if you know what I mean. But I had erased this last night because I was so disappointed in it and releasing it with wrong video and stuff. But I'm gonna reload it today. But let's go back to some other stuff and see it's already past the time it cut me off. It said there was only 121 megabytes, but when I stopped it and restarted it, it said it was 3 gigabytes, 2.7. They shut me off for no reason. I don't get it. I wish I hadn't reloaded the new one. Good morning, Freedom Fighters. It's 6:05 a.m. now, and I can already see the heavy trails over Georgia. I wish I'd have not upgraded my Bandicam. Just like our phone upgrades are not improving our phones, it's making it where they can collect data easier or make it where we can communicate less. We're back live at 6 a.m. now compared to, I think, 8 o'clock or something last night was when I did the first part of the video. Very intense energy coming off North Carolina. Blasts up here in the north. See, California's getting a break from their rain, but it looks like it's coming back in the northern. Systematically attacking areas. We will see weather chaos like we have never seen. I already seen there were tornadoes in Nebraska in the past day or so. Huge fires in Oklahoma, parts of Texas already. This is not fire season. My computer has glitches. I'm not trying to reel down there. But I just had to redo the video. I wasn't happy with it. I erased it. And after I erased it, I kind of wished I hadn't. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Your comments are truly important to me. Commercial fisherman standing by.